sports. It's in the game. It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and our focus is on Darnell Washington. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Giants and the Saints, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down. Up the middle with Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Washington. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing is Wilson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Again, Wilson. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Here we go on 4th down. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown. Down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. Carr going to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there would be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You talk about this Giant defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. Make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. In motion, the tight end. Here's Carr to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now Carr. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Carr, it's Wilson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To throw is Carr. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 75. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New Orleans offense set to take over. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, now Carr. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line. Their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Beckham will go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Back at the 46. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Here's Wilson. Washington's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley. Discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Carr now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Carr to throw again. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Now Carr. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, this from 46. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. A couple of touchdowns there for Breece Hall. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in the victory. We were treated to a strong first half from the former number 2 overall pick, Zach Wilson. He has a touchdown. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 5. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion left is Wilson. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's Wilson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Wilson will throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Wilson. That is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this to the 32.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Breaks a tackle. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Carr. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Prater's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Barkley, inside handoff. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. He handed it off. Don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And taken right on the 30. A beautiful fake. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's caught out right by Jennings. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Prater's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Yeah, Wilson going to change things up here. Back to throw. Wilson. And to the left side here, Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for a New York Giants.
Now Wilson. Over the middle to Beckham. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. They keep it with Barkley on first down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They go play action with Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice... bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. In motion left is Beckham. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Saints again ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10. A Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Carr to throw. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Carr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 58 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all leads to the Saints touchdown.
I missed.
You know how many...
I fucking hate this game, man. I hate playing with random people.
You know how many touchdowns I allow? Because they hike the ball faster than anyone's ever hiked the ball in the no huddle drill. I'm trying to change my play. Just stupid.
You got a Wolverine just sitting back here behind everybody, just waiting. It's like so annoying.
They have Moon Knight too. Nice. I get killed by that fucker, man.
I just keep getting cut up by Wolverine.
Yeah.
I should have just stayed healing at this point.
I fucking hate this game, I think. I mean, it's so obnoxious.
Fucking hell.
You have them running, the most meta shit ever, and then we're like, let me run Squirrel Girl and Jeff and all. Jesus fuck.
He spit them all into a corner.
He's just like, right here. Right here.
I marked it, guys.
I have a minefield he can spin in if we're gonna do something like that. But not that. Can't do that.
Just kill him real quick, okay?
Of course he left the chat. Oh my god.
What's up, big dog? What you doing? What you doing? Big bitches.
Saquon, ice that shit, baby! Ice that shit!
Should we play another one or no?
I think Luke will come.
Ew.
Unless I'm wrong.
We won't be able to play competitive if Danny joins too, but I'll be out of here soon.
Douche.
Oh man. Luke, are you coming or no?
I did less as a healer that time around than when I was Penny.
I got magic or the storm.